Hi there, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. City Skylines video. I hope everybody's doing well. Got a blizzard outside, or so they say. Just very, very strong winds with 30 below temperatures and blowing snow. So hopefully the power won't go out while I'm doing this recording. Not much going on here, eh? This is the original area and districts before I lost everything in Shady Strands. And I cordoned it off, but I figured I would start here because what I want to show you is I did move my roads. This road came over here. You can kind of see the path that it led, and it went down that way. So I got rid of it here. My goodness. You can see where the original was through the green, and then it kind of disappears here. But anyway, the bridge was here. I put it back here. And I have two exits, one going on to exit the city and one coming off the expressway to enter. But I took these two as well and I drove them over to the edge. Now I do have these two islands available. There's no problem with that. And then as I mentioned, this is all off the road, by the way. So if I wanted to come around this way, I could. And if I wanted to come up this way, I could. Doesn't really matter. I'm thinking this might not be a good idea and maybe I should have it go underground. But from this view, I'm so sorry I sound a little muddled. I don't mean to. You can't really see anything until you get right on top of it anyhow. But I could put this road under the ground as well so that we get a view of the island and whatever it is we're going to do with it. This was just to get the thing started because this took me 3 tries and about 5 hours of work. And it's still not the greatest. I'm still trying to get the hang of the Move It mod. So you see here, things get a little silly. I'm trying. I have everything written down, what I'm supposed to do, but it just doesn't work all the time. So I'm doing something wrong or missing a step. Anyway, I got this all taken care of. And then you come over here. And this is how this took me the longest time to figure out. I'm like, how do you go from a 1-lane, one-way road to a 4-lane, 2-way road? I just couldn't figure it out. Like, what am I doing wrong? Because this was a 6-laner that came with this. This is something asset. This came with a 6-laner running back and forth this way. And I didn't want that. I didn't need it. I didn't think I did. It took me the longest time to figure this out. And I know this looks stupid. I know it does. But I can rearrange this. This is future. But that's the best I could come up with. I don't know. So you can come in to the city this way, and you can leave the city this way. I don't know. I thought I did an okay. See? Yeah, I suppose I could bring that down a little. All right. But anyway, that's not why we're here. This is why we're here. Look at that. So I'm going to take you all the way down to my starting position, which was this. I moved those as well. So there was no road on this side, okay? But the train track, I moved it over a little bit more this time. The train track went like this, and then it kind of went this way, straight up. So I moved it over toward the river. And I know this looks silly, but I kind of like winding roads. I don't have a problem with it. If you guys do, let me know. I'll fix it. I don't know about this slope. Oh, I'm trying so hard. I don't think it looks too bad. But I'm probably wrong about that too. Okay, so enough with the silliness. I'm giving you too many peeks. This is where I started. Yeah, I wanted to give them on the river a nice view. Well, it's not exactly a nice view, but you know, it's water and there's industry here. So it's kind of on a curve, as you can see. So these houses are looking this way. These houses are looking straight out. And these houses, well, they're not houses. This is my business area here, so it doesn't really matter. And then I came back up here, and I added this. And then I think I went straight up. I added this later. Then I had to come over here and add some more. It's just getting crazy. It gets crazy so quickly. And then I left my industry here on this end. This is where the oil was on the map. If you recall yesterday's video, I had showed you. There's oil under here, but I don't want to mess with the water. See, because the oil over here as well, but I'm trying to keep it off the water. I don't know if it matters. I don't know if this industry can pollute this water. I have no idea. But this is my original regular industry, and it's working just fine. These guys are saying not enough employees. I'm actually, you know what? Let's do this just so you can see in real time. This was really bad before I went to sleep last night. All of this had popped up, and I had opened this up because the power issue popped up right away. And I figured I would go with oil because it's a little bit more powerful than coal. All of this was filled, and I ended up losing all of this because of no employees. I'm going to end up losing even more, and I will take care of that because right now I just want to show you what I've done. My road system down here. This is an asset, and I thought it was kind of cool, but again, how do I work with this? What am I doing to connect these two? I have no idea, so I just built this. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't know why I did. Oh, because my original thought was to take this up, and then I'm like, oops, that's my farm. I was going to take this and just go up here. So I just moved it down. I don't mind this. Well, no, to go from a one-way road to a two-way, I think this is clever. Or maybe I'm being dumb. I don't know how to get one-ways to turn into two-ways, other than being silly, and this was my answer. So this was the original. Okay, wrong keys as usual. Sorry. This is the original. I can't touch it anyway. And the original train, which I moved in so that they could do the cargo thing. Maybe I'm not going close enough, but you guys tell me, does that look like it's connected okay? I didn't know these two were supposed to hit, but the trains are using it. They're going in and out. Actually, well, there goes a train, but it's going that way. They're spawning. They're not coming in and out. And I'm a little worried about that. See, they will leave, but they don't come in. I'm a little nervous that I did something wrong, because this was about as far as I could go. I mean, I can go to here, but I don't want to mess with this beautiful bridge. I just don't want to mess with it. So that was there. I didn't do that. I think I just added this. This is as far back as it went. And then I have the train coming through here. So this is from the other side of the city. You can go this way, you can go that way, and you saw the train doing that. Now if you go this way, you would go underneath the city, and you would come out over the city, underneath the wonky thing here, and you would come out over here. Now this is probably an issue because I thought these guys would go this way, but this might, yep, it's not even, that's why. I knew there was a problem. Like nobody's using my trains. I was so anxious to see where these guys would go because I built this all myself. I tried to fix this as best I could as well. Does this look okay? Does this look connected? I don't know. I tried to get it down as much as I can, but again with the move it thing, there's no node here. So if I touch the node here, it just makes that part of the track go down, not the, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. And then it comes back out here, out of my city. Okay, and I sat here and I waited and I waited and I waited for a train, and nothing ever happened. So I don't know if I messed up here as well. I'm sorry, I keep hitting the wrong keys. Is it messed up here? You guys are gonna have to tell. It doesn't look bad. I don't know. It could just be that one thing. So yeah, there goes all my oil industry. I will take care of it. So up here, this is the bottom of the map, by the way. Bottom of the original map with the little phallic looking lake here. So I have my ore near the castle ruins, and then the forestry was right next to it. My oil is down here, and farming was across the expressway. So I took that original expressway and I came all the way around with it. So it's skirting the water, and then I'm going to bring everybody in, and it seems to be working. I'm not getting gummed up traffic. Well, early days, right? You never know what's going to happen when I start building up here. I could have wasted my time and just been spinning my wheels thinking I had the solution. Now, what I'm a little excited to show you, I'm sure you saw glimpses of it. I put down my little college town here, and I did give them the stadium this time, and they still have the city hall. This, I believe, is the library, yes, and here's my university. It's the generic university. This is very loud. But I figured along the waterfront here, it's a combination of dark green and dark blue. And they're oh, garbage. Garbage is right here. Well, you do have a lot of traffic. I've got to fix this. This is not working. I think everybody's coming into the campus. This is the highway that's coming along the river and going over this way. I hooked it up here. So what I did was, it's volleying between dark green and dark blue and dark green and dark blue all the way down. But these are my buildings here. Now, I don't know. Well, this, finally, One Detroit Center, the Buell Building, and I believe this is the Penobscot. Yeah, I used to work in this building right about here. Pretty high up. Absolutely gorgeous view of the Detroit River. So I thought I would do that. This came with the game with my new art deco. This is one of those art deco things. And this is a unique building. I just figured I would plunk it down. I just wanted to see what they look like. So I'm not too unhappy with the way things are starting out here. I'm going to bring this around and just keep curving it back, I guess. And then we come over here to get out of the city. I stopped here because I've got to figure out a way. No, this is leaving the city and this is coming. Nope. What am I doing? So I have two leaving. No, wait a minute. This one goes this way and this one, yeah. But can anybody get in? That's the issue. I'm going to have to figure something out here. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is where I get stumped. It's like, I know I'm supposed to be doing something, but what am I supposed to be doing? So you can leave, but you can't come in. Yeah, all right, well, so maybe one, nope. I was going to say one hitting this one. It has to come over here. Isn't this weird? I'm so confused. So maybe I would have to drag this up further and have the exits over here and the entrances over here. Or leave the exits here and put the entrance. I don't know. I don't know how to do this. Very confusing. Oh, I don't want to waste your time or mine. That just hurts my brain. I don't know what to do. And then I put one of these goofy interchanges here. I fixed this one and yes, it looks stupid. I just never got a chance to go back and touch it up. So I'm sorry. I know that needs to go down majorly. I don't know that these were here. I think I just added them in. I don't know. It looks like my work, doesn't it? And then out of the city again, I moved the train track from here. Please tell me it looks okay. Oh, it looks kind of deep. Oh, I don't know. Oh, is that attached or not? I never see any trains coming in or out of my city, and it's making me very nervous. So I probably screwed up my trains. And there's no way of telling. There's no indicator saying, your train tracks are screwed up or you're not getting any goods coming in or out because this is bad. There's no one telling me otherwise. So now this here, this was my farming and this is coming into the old cities. I was going to add the farming here and then put another little town here and then build this up as well. Just keep going. But I wanted to do pockets. I don't want to just throw down a ton of houses. This came with the game. The only thing I changed was the train track. So I had to put an exit to the oil. And I have one over here as well. It goes underneath and comes up this way. I hope that's enough. Yeah, I guess you get in this way and you get out that way. Maybe I should have one going here. Then I'd need one. I don't know what to do about this. And then we're back. So I was going to clip this over here. And I was going to build up more housing for these guys and oil. I was going to put a bunch of houses in here. This is what they'd be looking at, which isn't too bad. That's nice peak and wide river. And this eventually obviously disappears. Maybe just this part, but that is where the cargo train terminal is. I could keep it. It seems far enough away where I could put houses down here. Houses and businesses. Maybe even come around this way, but I don't like that idea because of this, which is a train track, which I totally messed up anyway. And then there'd be more workers for those. That's as far as I got. Oh, I put this little thing down here as well. I kept them as far away from these major thoroughfares as I could, but I did give them a park on the water. These guys are going. I can't stand them, but I use them just to get started. I just don't like them. I think they're ugly and they're loud and they're terrifying. This was here. I left it. But as okay, wrong key again. Never going to get that right. Oh, so garbage cans dotted throughout. Places to sit. Those cute little food truck things. And I gave him a little bit of a path up here to look at the rock. Some trees. Got another little food food truck with places to sit and look at the water. Now, I did put this here because of these things. I will get rid of those and then I can thin this out. Then we got the chess tables here. I put little fountain thingies, the gazebos. I kind of built this place up because this is where I started. Little play area here. This is my ramp to get on it. I know it's high. I put them down and then I say, okay, now go back and fix them. And I never do. I get distracted and I start doing something else. So lots of places to sit and look at the water here. Kind of neat. Oopsie, wrong key. Fountains like this I have dotted here and there. Kind of neat looking at that, eh? And then you just come down here and there's more gazebos and more places to sit and another fountain. So I am remembering to beautify. I always feel bad that I don't do that. But it's a bit hodgepodge at the moment. I'm not, are these supposed to be the Art Deco buildings or I have no idea how to find these things. And it doesn't say. So I don't know what I got with that Art Deco pack. I have no idea other than that one building. Oh, that looks Art Deco. That definitely looks like an Art Deco home. Look at that. Darn. Always facing the wrong way though. That is an Art Deco house. It just doesn't say. I don't really pay attention to these. Well, what do you guys think? Am I spinning my wheels here again or? My improvements is what I'm most curious about. What do you think of my wacky road system here? And am I on the right track or the wrong track? Am I spinning my wheels thinking I'm going to prevent a major traffic catastrophe? And that's not the case at all. I'm going to be making things worse. I don't know because it was a lot of work. So I'd like to know if I did a good job or not. I doubt it. Look how big my... Do you think that's big? It's not even. Darn it. I had to do that myself because as you can tell, that's all I have left. Move it and TMPE. Everything else that had a green exclamation point saying, this isn't compatible with your game, I got rid of it all. Well, you know what? It's not that bad. Because this helps you, okay, if you hit the M and you get all this stuff here, so when you're putting down a road, it actually shows you angle numbers. And boy, do I appreciate that. The one I really miss that I wish I could have kept was the one where you click on a road, either right click or left click, and it gets rid of the residential blocks. Sorry, that's not the technical term. Man, do I miss that, because this was hard. If I only could have gotten rid of the squares on this road, I could have done something different. And I had to get rid of that mod, so I'm very sad. Well, we get to look at abandoned buildings in the background. So that's as far as I've gotten. I feel good about what I've done. I feel especially good about this. We were up to 11,000 again, back down to 9, but that's because I added all this stuff in here last night. But it'll work its way up, and I'm losing business. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for sticking with me to the end as well. I really appreciate that. Like the video if you did. Subscribe if you're interested. Take very good care of yourselves. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.